Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at the mighty metropolis of Marne, Iowa at Baxter Cycle, and look what we've got behind us today. This is a Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, but it's been modified. Look at that hot rod. Check out that exhaust. Hey, we're gonna go take that thing for a ride. Wahoo! Wow, this thing makes some noise. I like it. There is the Royal Enfield truck. Let's do a quick spin around here. Hey, we only got one mirror. Baxter Cycle is having a big event this weekend. Look at all those bikes out there. That whole field will be filled with motorcycles. Here's Baxter Cycle, Marne, Iowa, baxtercycle.com. You need your new Royal Enfield Triumph. Wow, this thing has got good sound. This is an S&S Qualifier 2-in-1 exhaust pipe. It says race only on there, so it must be a race pipe, right? It's supposed to add about 12 horsepower to the bike. This bike's got a 55.1-inch wheelbase. It's about 1,400 millimeters. Wow. That is good. I love the sound. I just love the sound. And it really picks up. Beautiful, beautiful. The bike in stock form has 47 horsepower, about 39 foot-pounds of torque. That's 53 Newton meters. Holy moly, does it pick up fast. It isn't just sound, it's real performance. Beautiful. Do a quick spin around here. That is a Napoleon mirror, by the way, right there. Wow, this thing sounds good. Excellent, absolutely excellent. The brakes on this hot rod are 320 millimeter single disc on front with a dual piston vibri caliper. On the back, it's a 240 millimeter single disc with a single piston caliper. This thing is very responsive. It just about throws you off the bike. I like it. Do our quick little spin test here. Hill spin test. Look at that. Look at that, huh? These things are just a dream to ride. One of my favorite motorcycles to ride. If you're ever in Marne, Iowa, get yourself over here to the Derailed Grill right there. Good eats, good eats. This thing pulls. Amazing, absolutely amazing. What a treat, what a treat. They've got a Bon Vent front end on that. We'll take a look at that when we get stopped. It's really quite a deal. MK Design side cover package, and the area around the intake has been changed. Royal Enfield seat of some sort, very good looking seat. Listen to that. I like it. I like it a lot. 41 millimeter forks in the front. I think it's 4.3 inches of travel on the front. I think that's 109 millimeters. The rear is a dual shock system with about 3.5 inches of travel, or about 86, 89 millimeters, something like that. Let's say 89 millimeters. Wow, does this thing pick up. Just amazing. No traction control. I love it. I love it. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Ground clearance, 5.9 inches. 6.9 inches, I'm sorry. I think that's about 170 millimeters. Boy, this thing just eggs you on to go. Weight on this bike wet in stock form is supposed to be about 470 pounds, I think, for an Interceptor. Now this one's been reduced quite a bit with the pipes and things like that. No traction control. Did I mention that already? What a grin. What a grin. I'm not sure what that would be in kilograms. I'm guessing this is slightly over 200 kilograms. Let's take it a little gravel. Well, let's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Satisfy an urge, right? All right, we can't do it. He's got street tires on here. Forgive me, I have sinned. He's got tech adjustable levers up here. The instrument cluster is down here now and sideways. I don't know if that's what they're going to do for a final system, but that's how it is now. Took it all off the front. A little more wheel spin there. This thing's got some torque. You know what? We never go this way. Let's go up this way. I like it. Braking is excellent, by the way. Oh, what a dirt bike. What a dirt bike. Very nice. I am just having a ball riding this thing. It's a parallel twin. The bike is a parallel twin, air-cooled, oil-cooled. It's got the 270-degree crank, 6-speed gearbox, and you guys have heard me say it 100 times. The gearbox and the engine on these are just meant to work together. They're just a symbiotic relationship that just does everything it's supposed to do right. Me gusta mucho. What a bike, what a bike. These are just a few of the bikes that are going to be at auction. Auction will be Saturday. This is a motorcycle field, I call it. Not to be confused with Motorcycle Park, which is over yonder. Wow, this thing is just a hoot. Just an absolute hoot to ride. Let's go down here in the Motorcycle Park and take a look at this thing. Let's first look at that pipe. S&S Qualifier, I think I called it. It says race only there. I'm not sure what these things do. So it's a it starts at the head all the way back here, 2-in-1 pipe. The baffle is out of it. And boy, does it sing a glorious song. The pipe is supposed to add about, the S&S website claims about 12% horsepower. That's a pretty good chunk of power, and it really feels like it. I mean, this thing really climbs right up the RPM range. What a beautiful thing. They've done the intake on here. I think there's a booster plug. This is MK Design, this whole package here that does this. The front is a Bon Vent, something called from Bon Vent. By the way, all of this is available at Baxter Cycle. But look at that front end. So this is the low beam. High beam is the upper ones, or the upper and lower ones, the triple, triple lower, triple upper. These are blinkers here, but he's going to put auxiliary blinkers on. He's already got the mounts here. The gauges have been moved down here for now, and he's got some different ideas for that, but he's not sure yet what he wants to do. So that's it for now. The front fender is an MK Design right there. And that beautiful wheel. He's still running stock tires, or Seats. Spoked wheels, 18-inch spoked wheels. I think it's a 190/18 on the front. The wheels are actually aluminum. Of course, I talked about this brake. 320mm, full floating disc, ABS, dual piston Vibri, covered forks as they should be. This is a Napoleon mirror. Tech levers right here. Isn't this thing just... Wow, he's just done it all to this thing. And this is still a work in progress. He's got quite a ways to go yet. He's got some real good plans for it. Motone knee pads, Diablo tank strap, Diablo, however they say it. Diablo taillights, blinkers on the back. Little tail tighty kind of thing going on back there, This really nifty Royal Enfield seat, isn't that neat? Just really well done. The gauges are something, I didn't miss it when I was riding it, but if you're going to ride this regularly, you might want to be able to see the gauges, at least the speedometer, right? But look at that thing. It's just, looks like a race bike from the 70s, Just really, really well done. And I love the seat. The color of the seat, the intake, the tank, all of that just kind of blends together really well. Even if you look at the pipe, there's some more of that kind of maroonish, purplish color there, Just a beautiful thing. And I just love this space. I just love this, you know. In my day, the battery lays here, by the way. In my day, a bike that had an empty space like this, you know, that was like an indicator of performance. The back brake is a 240 millimeter. This one's a fixed disc, ABS, single pot bi-brake. Again, aluminum wheel, spoked. The tire is a 130/70 is what it says, 18. So 18's front and rear. Again, these are Seat tires. He hasn't upgraded his tires yet. He's talking about different options for that. Look at that back end. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love this stitched Royal Enfield right through here. Isn't that just beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful. And these, of course, are my Alpine Star Royal Enfield gloves that I'm very proud of. Carbon fiber through the top. They sell those at BaxterCycle.com. Anyway, just a beautiful machine, isn't it? I just love it so far. He's done, you know, like I said, this is a work in progress, but what he's done already is just, you know, it already looks like a whole unit to my eye. I just am very impressed with it. I think he wants to do something with tires. I don't know if he's going to do anything with the suspension at all. You know, these bikes handle so well already. Harris Performance, I think it's called, is owned by Royal Enfield. Harris Performance is in England. It's a racing company. They were bought out by England. Well, they had a big part in designing this frame. And they've done a bunch of work for Royal Enfield. Like I said, Royal Enfield's bought them out now. But everything they do, they're just a real handling machines. They just really, they get the balance and everything right. And of course, this engine and transmission, this 6-speed transmission, it's one of the best combinations, you know, along with this frame. It just does everything right. This bike has an inert balance, an innate balance to it. You know, I think that has a lot to do with the 18s front and rear, the way the engine's positioned, how everything just works so well together. It's just one of my favorite overall motorcycles, and I'm not sure why I don't own one. Ah, she is a beauty. You know, isn't that just striking? I mean, look at that. You know, what more can you do? I mean, he's got plans, and we'll see what those are. But so we'll catch up with him again later. Just interesting. What do y'all think of this? What do y'all think of that front end? I'd like to hear about that. You know, I'm a little torn on it. In one sense, I really like it. It's kind of shocking, very different. But in another sense, it's very unusual. You know. Now the rest of this, I'm right on board with, and I really love the pipe. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. Hey, if you are interested in a new or used Royal Enfield, Triumph, classic British bike of any type, accessories, apparel, backpacks, shoes, coats, anything at all, get yourself over to BaxterCycle.com, or better yet, get yourself down here to Marnie, Iowa, the mighty metropolis of Marnie, Iowa, home of Baxter Cycle, off exit 51, Interstate 80. They can help you guys out. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, get out there and ride. It's a beautiful day. I think I'm going to do the same. Wahoo!